Hi there. Let's get ready for another meditation. If you've got particular protections that you like to do, then please do those before you begin my meditation in earnest. You can just pause me before I start, set yourself up, do whatever protections you want to do for yourself, and then let's turn me back on again. Set yourself up, sit somewhere comfortable in the position that you are most comfortable to meditate in. And I, of course, do protections as well at the beginnings of meditations, but if you've got something that you prefer, then please do that beforehand. And then you'll just be able to flow into my meditation. I do hope that you get something out of it today, and it is one that you will be able to use more than once, I'm sure, to help you on your spiritual journey. So let's get ready right now. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes as I'm going to do and go on this journey with me now. Just do some deeper breathing to relax. If you have a particular breathing you like to do before meditation, then by all means do so. The idea is to help you to just relax your body, ready to go on the meditative journey. Clear your mind as much as possible from the things that have been intruding. But don't stress about it. If necessary, just let things pass through. Soon you will have something else to focus on. You can focus on my voice and the journey that I'm taking you on. You don't have to see everything exactly as I describe it. You may have a very different experience at times. Go with your own flow. Relax and enjoy the journey. We want to reinforce our connection to Mother Earth. Feel the energy from your feet flowing through your feet into the ground, through the building if necessary, through whatever is between you and the earth. The energy will flow and connect you to Mother Earth. That connection is always there, but we're not aware of it. So this is just making you aware of it for the meditation to ensure that you maintain a strong connection to the earth, but not so strong that it stops you from reaching higher levels of consciousness. And we focus our attention now on the source, the Creator, and reinforce the flow of love, light and life that comes to us always. Flows to every level of our being, spiritual, mental, emotional and physical. It flows to Mother Earth as well, around us, through everything that is living, and that includes us. That interchange between the earth and source is ongoing, and we are a part of it. Can you feel that? Can you feel yourself as part of that cosmic flow between heaven and earth? Father Spirit, Mother Earth, as some would like to call it. But you use whatever terminologies, whatever hierarchy of beings that you use. Bring those into your meditation to build that safe and secure surroundings that you need within which to go on a meditative journey in safety. The unconditional love and light of Source, the Creator of all, ensures that nothing that is not of our highest good can enter around us, can communicate with us or interact in any way. Just reinforce that safe space around you and that you are in total control at any time you can bring yourself out of the meditation. You are in control, no one else. You're just using my voice and my suggestions in the guided meditation to help you to reach that place that you need to be today in meditation, to receive what you need for your highest good at this time. Invite your guides to come close, past over loved ones if you want them, spirit animals, the fae folk, whoever is with you or who you would like to be with you. Invite them to come close and be with you on this journey today. And we find ourselves in a field. There are a few trees and some lovely lush grass. The sun is shining beautifully, but not too hot. It's just beautiful. There is a light breeze. The sky is blue with maybe the odd cloud. The ground underneath is very nice and comfortable to walk upon. And not too far ahead is the bank of a river. And we approach that river. From what we can see now, all we can really see is beautiful clear water. It's lovely and clear and clean. The river is quite wide. You may or may not be able to see the other side. But just now, coming close to us is a bird. And that bird is going to give us a bird's eye view of the layout of this river system. Because before we do anything more in our meditation, we need to see it. So, either the bird grows or you shrink, it doesn't matter, but get on the bird's back and let the bird take off and fly high above the river, but not so high that you cannot see the river system below. And what you will see is the wide main part of the river. And an interesting part of that is you can see that the current is flowing in two different directions. There are two channels within the centre of this river. One is flowing one way and one is flowing the other. One of those is flowing forwards, the other is flowing backwards. It doesn't matter which is which. When you eventually get into the flow, you will know whether you're going backwards or forwards. Now, as you can see, there are a lot of tributaries of this river on both sides. And whether you are flowing forward or flowing backwards, you can, at some stage, divert into one of those tributaries. This is the river of life, the river of lifetimes. And on this river, you can get glimpses back into your past or into history in general. You can also get glimpses into your future or the future in general. And there is a part, a core sort of neutral area, where you can actually get glimpses into the present, insights into your present. That part of the flow will not be going backwards or forwards. It may go sideways or it may just gently go round in a circle, or you may feel no movement at all. And that's how you will know when you get into that part of your meditation, whether you are going backwards, forwards, or going to examine something in your current life. Now you can choose before we go any further if you want to look into future, present, or past. I cannot guarantee you that you will get what you want. Your own soul and your guides may need you to look at another area. So I would ask you that when you get into the flow, that you do not fight it if it is not going in the direction that you hoped it would. For this is a meditation that you can do many times, and you will get your opportunity to go in all different directions using this meditation as a tool. And while I have been talking, and as you can see from your height, there is a boat there where you were, with a boatman. And that boat is there ready to take you on your journey in this meditation. And the bird now is bringing you back down, hovering over the boat and allowing you to very gently slip from its back into the wonderful soft cushions that are in the middle of the boat. The boatman is steadying the boat. Everything is safe and secure. Get yourself comfortable in the boat and have a look at the boatman or boat woman, boat person, boat animal. Who is your boatman? Do you know them? Are they someone that you will get to know on the journey? Be assured that whoever is there to take you has the approval of your soul and your guides. You are safe on this journey. You can even ask special guides to sit with you, to hold your hand, so to speak, if you are feeling a little nervous about where you might be going or what you might be about to discover. You can have it in your own mind that you are not going to see or experience anything that you are not ready for. This is meant to be enlightening and for your highest good in a safe, unupsetting, non-upsetting way. There are other times that you may have to face things that you don't want to face. This is not one of them unless you choose it to be. As I said, this meditation can be used over and over again, and there may come a time that you want to use it for something confronting, but you do not have to. Nothing will be forced upon you. You have total control. The boatman does your bidding, takes you where you need to go, what you are ready for, what you can now understand and comprehend. The boatman pushes the boat out into the middle, and you feel that sideways movement. And then you feel the boat being grabbed, but at this point you are in the neutral zone, the time or the place in the river of this life. There are tributaries that can be explored depending upon how old you are as to how many tributaries you can go down and explore for this particular lifetime. So right now you are in that neutral place. Do you want to explore something in this life? Do you want to go forward and look at the future? Do you want to examine something in a past life? Something specific? Or you can simply ask to be taken to a life that is important or useful for you to see that will help you in some way in your current life. It is the same with the future. And you will only be allowed to see certain things, not all of it. You will not see anything that the knowing of will actually change the future because you've seen it. Just give you a few moments to collect your thoughts and to direct the boatman in the direction you want to go. And then you will feel movement backwards into the past, forwards into the forwards into the future, sideways into the present. Make your choice. You should be feeling some form of movement. I do not know which direction you are going in, but it will be the same no matter where. There will be movement, whether you are aware of it or not. You will leave the main body of the river and go into one of those side tributaries. And you will travel down it. Do not worry if you feel a direction change. You may or may not. It will not alter the outcome. So just go with whatever it feels. For the river acts a bit differently for everyone who travels it. Perhaps you can hear some music, smell smells. Maybe you're aware of some of the scenery or not. The movement should be starting to slow now, for you have reached the place that you need to be at this particular time. You feel the boat knock up against the bank of the river or the waterway. It may be a river, a creek, a canal. It doesn't really matter. When the boat is steady, the boatman will help you to get out and to stand upon the bank. As you slowly walk away from the bank, the scenery around you changes. Do you recognize it? Can you say where it is? This is where I have to leave you, but I will give you some instructions. Look and see. Look at your feet to see what you are wearing for shoes. Look to see how you are dressed, what gender you are. Get some sense of the surroundings. If things do not begin to take shape, just say, take me to an hour ago. Just let it unfold. You will see people. Do you recognize them as anyone in this current life or not? Whatever you experience here may simply be just the beginning of something that you can then flesh out more in meditation or come back to the same place to continue. So I will leave you now to turn on your senses, to sense this place you've arrived at, to gain what you need from it. And remember, if you're stuck, just tell yourself to move on. an hour ahead or an hour back, or whatever intuition tells you to do, or your guides who are with you. And I will tell you when it is time to complete for this session. It is time now to complete what you are doing. Do not be concerned. You will be able to reconnect at this point if you need to at another time. For now, you have made a connection that you can build on. Think yourself back into the boat with the boatman. Instruct the boatman to bring you back to the main river. It may have been a longer journey to get where you are initially, but it is a very short but gentle movement back now. And you are in the main river, flowing in the opposite direction that it took you to get there earlier. That too is gentle but does not take as long. And now you are in that neutral place in the middle of the river. Just pause there to just recap a little in your mind the important things that you gained from your short time where you were, the important things, and anything that you would need if you want to go back and pick up where you left off. And now the boatman is bringing you back to the side of the river, and you find yourself standing on the side. And there is the bird. You climb upon the bird, and the bird soars into the air and then starts to descend gently, bringing your consciousness back into your body, into the room where you started off. Start to move around, move your hands and feet. Fully settle yourself back into the consciousness of your body. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Now, that meditation may have required you to stay in longer to experience what it is you needed. But in a video like this, we have to limit things. However, let us say that you were experiencing something and you want to know more. You can bring yourself back to that point more quickly. Take yourself into meditation again with your protections. But you know the boatman now, you know the place, so you can very quickly in your mind take yourself to the river, to the boat, to the boatman. You know, it doesn't matter on the map, you don't have to get the bird's eye view to know which tributary you went up. All you have it in mind is where you were, something from that experience that you had at that place, that is your time marker. Focus on that. The boatman knows it too. And say, take me to that point so that I can continue to explore what I was exploring there. And you should be able to reconnect to what you connected with in this meditation and take it further. Now, this is not a deep meditation. You do not want to go deeply. If you cannot make the connection, then keep trying it. But you are meant to still be able to bring yourself out of it very quickly if you want to. So this is a different way of meditating. It's like a deep contemplation in a way. Some people won't even need to use the boatman and the river. Once they've had that experience, they can reconnect with that experience straight away simply by sitting down and thinking about it and just focusing their mental attention on that experience of the meditation, and they are back there, and then they can continue following through. And it is good to have that conscious sort of partially waking consciousness with you, because you can ask questions. You can be your own guide in there, as if you are observing yourself in a past or future experience. So you can guide yourself and at all times be aware that you are in that place in the past or future, and at the same time you are in the now. That might sound complicated, will be easy for some to do and maybe very hard for others. But when somebody meditates regularly over the years, they get to a point where they can do things like that. So only do what you are comfortable to do with this meditation. Do not push yourself beyond where you feel you are comfortable to go. I've done this meditation for a wide range of people. But I must say, do not take yourself too deeply. If you have another person with you who is going to help you go on a regression type meditation, somebody who knows what they are doing and how to do that, that's different. But this is designed for you to be able to safely do it on your own. So remember, don't take it too seriously. Trust that you'll get glimpses into whatever area you need to that is going to help you with this life. Just do it for short bursts. And you can even think about what you've got as you go about your daily life. And it is surprising how much information can flow to you, because it's like you've reconnected with memories. The future may work a little differently, but I'm really looking at more the past life stuff here. That once you've connected with a memory of what has happened, you often don't have to take yourself into meditation. You've brought that memory forward, and so you can examine it more. I ask you always to have before you that this is for your highest good. So before you do any of this, you firmly have that in your mind and make that statement. I will only experience what I can cope with, what is for my highest good. I will not relive trauma. I do not need to relive trauma. I will be the observer. I do not have to experience things again unless I choose to. You may choose to experience wonderful, happy experiences again, but you don't have to experience any of the trauma of the past again. And that includes if you've actually connected with something traumatic in a current life. Be the observer. Be the observer. Always bring yourself away from it if it's too much. And if you find something that is too distressing, please seek professional help. These meditations are not meant to take the place of a psychiatrist or a psychologist or a counsellor. They are meant as tools to help you to grow and understand as a person. And sometimes we have to see things about ourselves that let us know that we can't handle this on our own. We need to seek help from professionals. Ask your guides to lead you to the professional that you can relate to, so that you will then get the help that you need. And if at any time you do not feel comfortable about doing this meditation or anything to do with it, then don't, because it means it's not for you at this time. So I will leave you with that for now. Thank you.